I've said it again. Come and kill me. Come and kill me. Hi guys. It's probably been a very long time since, it's not probably been a very long time. It's been a while since I, released something. Before I go on, I would like to say thank you for clicking on this video. If you're new here, if you love the content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. And if you're old, thanks for coming back. Thanks for clicking this video again.
You're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow.
So, I want to just go straight into it. The reason why I've not posted in about 2 weeks now is because of the backlash I had from posting my the first on my birthday, the video I posted. Sorry if you're going to look for it, I deleted it, and I wish I hadn't, but I did. And I don't want to post it again because it has already served its purpose. That video was for my birthday and to announce a giveaway, and then the next one was to announce the winners. Okay, I took those 2 videos down and they've already served their purpose, so yeah. But if you watch those videos, you remember that I spoke about how I turned 28 and blah blah blah, all those things, and I just focused on marriage and how as a child I assumed I was going to be married by now or something. And I also talked about how I wanted to introduce this candid talk playlist or section of this whole channel. Okay, one thing that happened was some people were not okay. So as I was saying, the reason was that I got some backlash from some people, and honestly I'm not really happy that I allowed that amount of pressure to get to me, because the amount of good feedback I got from that video was more than the negative feedback. Okay, most of the time we humans, we like focusing on the negative instead of the positive. But the point is, at that point in time I was so overwhelmed by so many things. I was overwhelmed by the people who are giving me negative feedback, okay, were the people who were supposed to be closest to me. And then the people who were giving me the positive feedback, not on the not even those who came to comment. There were people who did a lot of direct messaging and private messaging. Those people, okay, well, I appreciate those who also commented underneath. That was a lot of positive feedback. But aside that, there were also people who contacted me personally and told me how much what I said meant to them, and how they have also gone through what I am now going through, which is not really a problem. It's just a situation, a fact of life. I am not married. The problem that these people had is that I was too honest and I was putting my personal business out there. You see, this is where the confusion lies, okay? Because aren't we supposed to be honest? Would you rather have someone who would come and lie to you? Life is perfect. Life is not perfect. If you are living, you would know that life is not perfect. Even if you were born with a silver spoon, you would know that life is not perfect. It's just not perfect. So is it that you, because you are afraid of admitting to the fact that your life is not perfect, other people should not admit to it? Like, I think that there's a problem. Well, Ghanaians in general, okay, have a problem with honesty. Culturally, traditionally, Ghanaians have a problem with honesty. These are the reasons that people gave me. Oh, you make time for you. Okay, I said it in tree. I'm sorry. How that you make your enemies get you? You make your enemies happy. I'm like, okay, fine, I don't care. Also, they said that you would what you make a guy take advantage of that fact that, oh, maybe you are open, and so they'll try and come close to you. See, the reality of life is, even if you are not open and tell people that you are single, even if you are married, you still get guys coming to you. Do you understand? And the fact that I'm saying it is no different from it just being a reality of mine. And, the funny thing was that it was just marriage to me. It's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Those who want to get married and are like really, really aggressive for it, fine, do you. But I'm not like, I mean, I admitted that I am human and I need love. We all need love. But honestly, I'm not so desperate to get married. I'm not aggressive towards it. There are people who have that as their prime focus, and that's not my prime focus. Come and sue me. Like, if you have a different goal in life, do you. But if I have a different goal, don't try and make me, you know, the other people were saying, that's the one that confused me the most. Like, you're honest, but you're too honest. It's a bad thing to be honest. Too honest. Like, you're complaining, like, I speak the truth, but it's wrong for me to speak the truth. And mind you, they are not talking about, there are people who think that they are truthful and honest, and so they are very harsh in their answers towards people. It's not about that. It really isn't about being harsh or being like overly. Frankness is even not harshness. Like, just speaking your mind without being sensitive to people's feelings. That's not a complaint. If that was a complaint, that would make sense. It's just that you're too truthful. How is that a problem? Now I understand, okay, that there are times that even in the Bible, it's not everything that needs an answer. It's not everything that needs a reaction. It's not everything that needs, a response. And that is wisdom. Okay, that is just to live at peace with people. The purpose of this channel was mainly to create a certain sort of impact or a certain sort of relatability, just being able to cause a certain amount of what do we call, like, influence, in whatever society that is watching this. I really want to make an impact. And so, how, honestly, think about this, how would you believe someone if they don't tell you their truth? For instance, this is Joyce Meyer. If you listen to Joyce Meyer, she's always talking about how she was sexually abused by her dad. And mind you, this is information that is it's not even as personal as I am not married. That is always one of her stories when she's preaching, because she knows that there are other people going through it and that she went through it and she survived. Her life was not that is her message. So she's connected with a lot of people who have been abused by their parents and abused by other people, and she's winning souls. Okay, with that story. That's not the only thing, but like, my point is, when she's preaching, she uses real life stories. That is how people connect with you. Okay, see, this is one beautiful thing about social media. You have the ability to follow, you have the ability to unfollow. In the case of YouTube, subscribe, unsubscribe. Okay, if you don't like what you see, if you don't like what you hear, no one is forcing you to listen. Okay, if I'm offending you by being too honest, then I'm sorry. No one is forcing you to listen. Just take that energy somewhere else. And I'm not going to stop being candid. I mean, I understand that it's not everything that I have to put out there, and honestly, it's not everything I'm putting out here. It's just what is needed for the sort of impact I want to create. Okay, so I think that's it. I asked this question about bringing my ex on the show, to like just to vibe, okay, and one person said yes, but other people said no. So I guess that's it. Like, we are not bringing him on. I understand, but I still will do a video on how I moved on from that breakup. That was one of the worst things in my life. So yes, I'm still young, so that's one of the worst things in my life. So how I moved on and how I was able to achieve forgiveness I was like ultimately able to end up forgiving him, because the we'll talk about that in a whole different video. So yeah, I guess that's the video on my ex I would do. He's not coming on the show anytime soon. I don't think it's a bad idea, but not now. I guess so, not now. And I'll continue to have candid talks. I'm thinking of moving all my hair videos to my Fro GH. That was actually the main purpose, but I was advised to just keep it together. But it's the target groups are very different and are sort of colliding, because I have guys who watch my talks, okay, and mostly about hair stuff. It's girls, and just a few guys watch the hair stuff, but it's mostly girls. Until whenever I post videos on hairs, like when I do it like 2 or 3 times and I post a talk video, you realize that the boys would generally just ignore the next video, because they will assume, oh, this is also a hair video. So I'm thinking of doing all my hair in my Fro channel, and then the talks, the games, etc. Okay, those ones will remain on this channel. Tell me what you think about it. This is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you think that you have friends who would benefit from this channel, because I'm going to talk about real stuff here, like real life as I'm living it. So if you have friends that you think will benefit from this, but it's life as a Christian. Okay, I'm a Christian girl, and I'm proudly Christian. And so yeah, life as a Christian girl, in Ghana, life generally as a Christian. You have friends who would be interested in following a channel like this, share my videos on IG, Facebook, your WhatsApp statuses, etc. I don't know, etc. And let them subscribe, and then I'll keep on releasing this kind of content. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.